All right, y'all, we got a matchup today. See, Death Battle done dropped a new Death Battle. We got Joker from the Persona series versus Giorno from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And I'm gonna be 100 with you. I don't know a whole lot about either of these characters. Like, I watched JoJo's 1, 2, and 3 and kind of stopped there. Persona, I've seen like clips, but I really don't know much about anything. But I know JoJo's characters can get kind of crazy with the powers, and Death Battle wouldn't set Joker up just that badly, right? Like, it ain't gonna be Atomic Bomb versus Coffin Baby, right? Well, we gonna find out. If y'all enjoy this, bro, go to Death Battle, hit them with the goodness, like, comment, subscribe, share, lock it in by hitting the bell. That is the goodness. Hit them with it. And then if y'all enjoy my reaction, do the same for your boy. I would appreciate it. With that being said, let's get to it.
Is sponsored by Marvel Snap.
Fight! Joker versus Giorno.
The Phantom Thief of Hearts and JoJo's Golden Gangstar.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Giorno is Dio's son, right?
Ren Amamiya wasn't prepared for this to happen. When he witnessed an innocent woman being harassed and stepped in, he had no idea her assailant was one of Japan's most prominent politicians.
Poor Ren was forced to leave town, lose friends, and transfer to Shujin Academy. There's definitely more fun ways to ruin your life.
But his run-ins with corrupt authority figures was only just...
He was at least trying to do something good.
Call it a theme. And it wouldn't just be dealing with your garden variety scumbag gym teachers. Ren and his new friends found themselves in a whole new world. The Metaverse! Oh, that's scary. Yeah, that one.
Derived from the works of Carl Jung, this collective unconscious...
Mark Wahlberg? Not Mark Wahlberg, Mark Zuckerberg. Oh my God.
Like an alternate reality formed from the amalgamated thoughts and feelings of mankind. What humans believe, or even what they fear, directly shapes it.
And inside this crazy mental realm, those who have been corrupted by power and abuse the weak have become evil superpowers, just like how they're viewed by many of their victims in the real world. Victims like Ren and his friends, Ryuji, An, Makoto, Pancakes, and the animal.
They may have been helpless against crushing institutional might in the real world, but in the metaverse, they had a way to fight back. Personas.
As part of the summoner's inner self, personas can become incredibly powerful spirits.
By using the personas to battle their foes in the metaverse and steal their hearts, the source of their moral
Stan's persona. Okay.
Cause such foes to repent in the real world. So the friends formed a band called the Phantom Thieves, with Ren as their leader, codenamed Joker.
And Joker's first persona was
That's a hard name, bro.
With razor-sharp claws and the ability to curse enemies with dark energy, Arsene was an excellent persona to start with.
But Joker's a wild card. Literally, he can capture as many personas as he wants. He's gotta catch them all, because they each have their own crazy powers. From shooting fire, ice, and lightning, to dishing out status effects, healing, and resistances, to lobbing actual nukes at the baddies.
So Joker can fight with manifestations of deities like Beelzebub, Odin, and Jesus Christ.
Wow, he looks way different than in the...
I ain't gonna lie to... I thought it was Envy from Full Metal. Also, is he shaped like what I think he's shaped like? Or is it just my dirty mind? Because if it's just my dirty mind, but it can't just be me.
Paintings I've seen. Oh, hey, did you know that a persona is connected to their user's own stamina? So when a persona is shattered, even though it's not like dead, it does rattle the user pretty badly.
Well, without his personas, Joker can still rely on his guns, grappling hooks, smoke bombs, etc.
Might not sound like much compared to summoning actual Satan, but in the metaverse, perception is reality. No, really, it actually works like that.
In the real world, Joker's gun is only a prop. However, with Joker's reputation in the metaverse, this prop becomes a god killer. As the Phantom Thieves' reputation increased, so did their power, simply because that's...
So, if I believe that his gun, if I perceive that his gun can't do nothing to me, it can't do nothing to me, or am I understanding this wrong? Because at that point, I'm punching him in his face. But, hey, that's just me throwing myself in the story.
That's how they were perceived.
Like how personas are empowered by the social links Joker possesses with his friends. Yes, in the world of Persona, hanging out with your buds makes you stronger. Anime! Game!
Our friendship.
Social links can bring a wildcard user back from the brink of death, instilling them with willpower greater than the rest of humanity combined. I guess meticulously gardening your friends like a sociopath has its benefits.
Hey, Wiz, have a cold one on me.
Thanks. Looks like our relationship meter's maxed out.
Oh, yeah. Well, guess there's no point to us hanging out anymore. Later, loser, I'm gonna go do untested pharmaceuticals and date my teacher.
Oh. Wait, date your what? Ahem. Over the course of his adventures leading the Phantom Thieves, Joker's bonds made him as powerful as the gods he commands. He can dodge Lucifer's Morning Star, which summons an energy beam that travels several light years in seconds, millions of times faster than light.
Or
I was about to say, yeah, definitely faster than light. So is it, this is the kind of the argument with Naruto faster than light characters. Can he genuinely move faster than light, or can he react faster than light? No.
a cheeseburger that exploded big enough to eclipse a nebula.
What?
About having stomach problems. No wonder Joker can face off against opponents that can reshape all of reality.
Like Maruki, who used the metaverse to rewrite all of reality to fit his desires.
Or Yaldabaoth, who merged the real world and metaverse together.
It was in this battle with Yaldabaoth that Joker upgraded Arsene to create Satanael, the biblical angel of vengeance.
With a big-ass gun? Perceive this reality, bitch!
Its primary attack, Sinful Shell, is imbued with what is known as almighty energy, which can bypass any defense, even that from the omnipotent orb, which can explicitly rewrite reality.
Yes, very good. Big-ass gun whiz!
And with a shot heard around the world, Joker and his friends prove that you're never too young to change society for the better.
Joker sounds all kinds of busted.
May be.
If the man is keeping you down, just call up the Phantom Thieves to put them in their place. They'll never see it coming.
As far back as he could remember, Giorno Giovanna always wanted to be a gangster.
'Cause damn it feels good to be a gangster. Gone are the days of leaving horse heads in your enemy's bed or squeezing their head in a vice till they pop. Giorno wanted to be a different kind of gangster.
A more progressive, metrosexual kind of mob boss.
A gay
I've seen that pose all over the
Drawn
place.
boy on the streets of Naples, Giorno's life changed the day he saved a wounded mobster. In return, he was rewarded with future protection from abuse and isolation. This act of reciprocal kindness convinced Giorno of the value of the mob as a social organization, if only it was commanded by the right person.
Someone like Giorno. All he had to do was take control of the Neapolitan
His background kind of reminds me of No Flamingo, just a little bit.
Mafia, Passione, and their army of superpowered assassins. Ambitious? Maybe. But hey, he's the bastard son of the insane vampire douche lord himself, Dio Brando.
Who conceived Giorno while possessing the body of his arch enemy, Jonathan Joestar. This technically makes Giorno both a Brando and a JoJo.
Hence the name, JoJo. Get it?
Well, he didn't just inherit the name, but also the Joestar bloodline's power. Giorno possesses a stand, gold experience.
Stands are invisible, intangible, punchy ghosts that protect their user and come with
Pretty much.
incredible superpowers, like stopping time, making fiction into reality, or cooking Italian food. God damn, give me that one.
Or making a gun appear out of nowhere. Even paper.
And Giorno's gold experience has perhaps the greatest potential of any stand in the series. With just a touch, it can imbue inanimate objects with golden life energy.
Turning them into any plant or animal in an instant and back again. Giorno uses this with maximum creativity, like disguising a gun as a banana so you accidentally blow your own brains out. A gorilla's worst nightmare.
Giorno is, frankly, a super genius when it comes to gold experience's abilities.
Like transforming bullets into flesh to heal the very wounds they made, or changing a brick into a snake that can detect body heat and find a hidden enemy, or turning his teeth into a special kind of jellyfish that filters out the toxins in the piss he was drinking. I thought
In the what? JoJo's, Reggie, it's JoJo's. Don't get surprised. Don't get confused. It's JoJo's.
I was the only one who did that.
Should the object Giorno gives life to be a part of a greater whole, like turning a tooth into a fly, it will attempt to return to its original source.
Not only that, any damage Giorno's creations receive will be reflected onto the opponent.
Giorno can even imbue living things with this same energy. This supercharges the target's consciousness, causing them to outpace their physical body, and leaving them totally helpless to counterattack.
It might seem like you got 10 times faster, but you're actually experiencing time at a way slower rate while your body is stuck in the same position. Imagine a Muda to the nuts felt for 20 straight seconds. Forget about it.
Especially when you're hitting as hard as Gold Experience. According to the JoJo Veller art book written by the mangaka himself, Gold Experience has a speed rating of A, putting him in the same league as stands like Star Platinum and Silver Chariot, which are faster than light.
And although his strength stat is
Okay, so
he can still shatter
we got that FTL. We got that FTL on both sides now.
cars like glass and keep
I don't have a dog in this fight.
hands like sticky fingers. Perfect for a merciless stand rush that lasts 7 pages long. Daddy Dio must be so proud.
With Gold Experience at his side, Giorno joined Passione and rose to challenge its reclusive leader, Diavolo.
Wait. Diavolo? You're telling me that Giorno, the son of God, battles the devil, just like Jesus, whose full biblical name is Yeshua or Joshua. Ben Joseph, Joshua Joseph, JoJo.
We're moving on. Diavolo's goal was to get his
Is that actually a thing? Because if it is, I have supremely underestimated JoJo's.
hands on a stand arrow. And when a stand is pierced by a stand arrow, it evolves.
So, Joe got it first and transformed Gold Experience into the most broken thing in anime. Gold Experience Requiem!
Requiem stands change the rules entirely. It's almost like they elevate your stand beyond the need for combat. Gold Experience Requiem can, in short, negate any action taken against it and return it to a state of 0, shifting reality back to square one.
Let's say I woke up this morning, got myself a gun, and fired it at Giorno. With Gold Experience Requiem, no matter how accurate I am, the shot will always miss because I never fired my gun.
That is returned to 0. And also a horrific example of gun safety. This applies to any attack made against Requiem, including from Diavolo's stand King Crimson, which can infamously skip time, erasing the universe for 10 seconds. And Requiem negated that.
It undid time being erased while time was
You got a power kind of like your daddy. Your daddy can freeze time. Now you can turn it back if you so choose to. You know how in anime people ears be steaming and it's like, yeah, that understanding that concept and like really thinking about the practical use. Who can stop Giorno in JoJo's? I guess I gotta watch Jolene is what, part 4, right? Or is she part 5? Whatever part Giorno is in, I need to watch that.
was already erased, which meant there was no time to unerase the erased time, and
That's right.
Okay, at least it's not me.
Ability acts
That's me.
independently of time itself. Sound crazy? Well, Requiem can counter the stand made in heaven, which can accelerate time across the whole universe into infinity. So that kind of range of Requiem's ability is actually consistent.
it also reduces your willpower to 0, so you can't even fight back.
Even your death can be returned to 0. After pummeling Diavolo into pulp, Requiem prevented him from dying, forcing him to relive the experience of being killed over and over in a series of never-ending alternate universes for eternity.
Just when you thought you were out, Requiem pulls you back in. The second you
Yo, Joker, I don't know about this one, dog. This sounds too busted.
hear that piano start playing, run.
And so, Giorno took control of Passione and turned it into the peacekeeping social organization he always dreamed about.
With its streets free of drugs, Italy's youth could rest easy. Their hopes and dreams could be carried into the future on a golden wind. Vento Areo! whiz! You gotta play that mobile game with all the superheroes and the cool art.
Oh, are you talking about Marvel Snap?
Yeah, that one, the card collecting game.
It's more than that. Marvel Snap is a fast-paced dueling card game, like really fast.
Both the cards and the locations you play them in have unique abilities that change the course of a match, making it a real head-to-head battle.
And it's easy and quick to get into. I was kind of worried I'd have to spend too much time learning different cards and rules, but no, it's actually really intuitive.
And look at that 3D art, so cool! There's hundreds of cards and thousands of art variants, and they add new cards each week. Plus, they just opened something all new, the Vault, with all kinds
different
of exclusive goodies.
Sure, but hang on. This guy I'm playing against right now is really tough.
That's because it's me, loser!
Oh, shucks.
Download the Marvel Snap app now, available on the App Store, Google Play, and Steam.
Or visit marvelsnap.com to learn more.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Gold experience.
Are set!
Okay, we got a little bit 8-bit Mugen kind of style.
Twisted. It is ours to take. Shoki Phantasma. My dreams aren't yours to take.
Yeah, I figured guns wasn't going. Well, he got busted guns.
He'll never see it coming. Checkmate.
I'm still not sure what's going on. Ooh.
Alice!
Impossible.
Calling up game.
Stand.
Okay, giving things life.
You never took the time to understand my gold experience. All objects given life by gold experience desire to return home.
He ran it back.
His persona creates life. I've got to nullify that.
Jack Frost! Ice Age!
Well, that wouldn't really do much, right? Because couldn't he just make the ice be life as well?
Jack Frost! Ice Age!
This Shoko Phantasma is justice.
So he ran it back.
This is Requiem.
That it?
Joker?
Won't allow it! Joker!
Keep fighting! You can do it! Snap
you
out of
die
it!
now,
Joker!
Joker's got
I want friendship.
And thou art I.
Maybe you didn't hear me before. Checkmate.
That's the divine bullet, right? You get past any defense? Okay, so I'm pretty sure we all see that Joker won. Second, what if he put that arrow? I know it's supposed to amplify stands, and look, let's just like say that we just gonna equate them, right? What if that arrow could make Santanaya, I believe it was? Santanaya Requiem. It's already busted. What will happen then?
Giorno never had the makings of a varsity death battle winner.
This was an absolutely fascinating matchup and far from an easy call.
Joker versus Base Gold Experience wasn't close though.
Sure, Giorno's powers threw Joker for a loop, but Joker and his personas were millions of times faster and could take on universe busters.
And there was no doubt Joker could see Giorno's stand, considering he could spot similar beings like shadows.
Add in the versatility of Joker's hundreds of personas, and Giorno could get quickly overwhelmed.
But that's where Requiem came in, and the game
Yeah.
changed.
With its ability to nullify any action taken against it, even ones that can affect entire universes, Joker's regular arsenal was rendered moot.
Remember, Requiem could act independently of time, so Joker wouldn't be able to avoid Requiem's ability. He'd have to beat it outright.
Take when the Phantom Thieves faced Maruki. The group couldn't resist the reality warping effects of his powers. He even had an ability that nullified actions against him, similar to Gold Experience Requiem.
But Joker still had an ace up his sleeve. While Requiem can reduce your willpower to 0, Joker's social links were able to recharge him.
And finally, we have Joker's almighty attacks, which could bypass reality warping defenses like the
I don't know how I feel about that. So if your willpower is set to 0, your friends can power it back up. Couldn't he just reset it back to 0? I feel just logically that would make sense. So it would just be a loop of him recharging constantly, if anything.
omnipotent orb, the perfect counter for Requiem.
And this is actually backed up in JoJo. While Requiem only has one appearance in the manga, it did show up in the game Eyes of Heaven.
There, it faced off against the World Over Heaven, which can overwrite reality to overpower any attack, including Requiem's return to 0. That meant an almighty attack that can bypass reality warping would have the same effect, giving Joker the option he needed to land a killing blow against Requiem's perfect defense.
Dio is
I'm gonna say right now, I don't like how y'all threw that in. You use some, like, seeing some stuff from the video game is cool, but you kind of using that as canon just feels wrong. I don't know. Like, if the video game is canon and the creator, the mangaka, signed off on it, fine, go for it. But a lot of times these game stories just be something that the studios just kind of cook up that kind of sounds right. I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's like me pulling Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles 2 and saying that puppet masters can destroy the earth. Play Uzumaki Chronicles 2, you know what I mean.
such a dick, he literally ruined his own son's death battle.
Giorno was brilliant, but Joker had the versatility, experience, and almighty power for the final blow.
Giorno missed his golden opportunity and had a shell of a time. Hey, Wiz, hear what I said? I said Giorno missed his golden opportunity and he had a shell of a time.
The winner is Joker.
Next time on Death Battle.
Bowser versus Eggman? Armies?
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
This battle is
Okay, I'm gonna just jump to. That's fine. Y'all let me know, cause I'm not gonna. Again, I didn't have a dog in this fight. All right, I don't. If Joker win, I didn't care. If Giorno win, I don't care. It just sounds like that video game sounds like a pool, bro. I'm not a fan of either. I watched JoJo's, but that doesn't mean like I'm about to pull for it. I don't know. Learning about Giorno here is all I know about Giorno. If it was Jotaro on the battlefield, I would have been, you probably would have got a little favoritism out of me. But here, so I'm just trying to be as biased as possible. Just pulling. I know Persona is a game, and its story is set in its game, right? So its game by inherently are canon. But JoJo's is a manga, and again, I don't know. So I'm just saying from what I perceive, right? Because based on some Xenoverse, all kinds of other anime-based games, they will have storylines and characters will do things that they really can't do in the manga, in the canon. So just using something from a game to kind of limit Gold Experience Requiem just feels a little weird. I mean, because at the same time, Satanaya did kind of have end all be all move, right? Like an undisputed move. So I mean, you could have kept that out and still just said it's an almighty move that transcends everything and use that as your final point. But I don't know, bro. It's weird. Joker won. All right. It is what it is. The only thing that I really want to check out more of Persona is, of course, the games, but the music. Because I hear that people love the music. And they got that new game, Metaphor, out. I think it's made by the same company. I've been seeing like some good reviews. People tell me to watch JoJo's all the time. It's interesting. These two matchup, I will say that the matchup feels appropriate. It feels appropriate based on their skill set. It feels appropriate. It's like I'm not gonna mention these two. I was gonna say Power Word and Pokemon, but they already beefing, so we're gonna leave it at that. If y'all enjoyed this and you have not already done so, hit Death Battle with the goodness. You know, like, comment, subscribe, share. Lock it in by hitting the bell. That is the goodness. Hit them with it. And if y'all enjoyed my reaction, please do the same for your boy. Please let me know in the comments who you watching this video right now on your phone or in the bed or at work or just sitting on a park bench. Maybe not a park bench. Who goes to a lot of people? Yeah, look. I'm just saying. Let me know who y'all felt should have won, bro. But look, this has been your boy Reggie Wolf. I'm signing out. Peace.